This is a matchup we have been waiting for. Two elite wide receivers. They bring a great skill set and swagger, hoping to use this showcase to show they are the top receiver in the country. Welcome to the home of the BYU Cougars, LaVell Edwards Stadium in Provo, Utah. As we'll see the number 6 team in the country, the Arizona State Sun Devils, taking on the winners of 7 straight, the BYU Cougars. For EA Sports College Football, Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get right to the action. The Cougars will kick this away and start us off. Bringing it out, it's Brown. But he's got some space here. Just able to stop him, but it's a great return. Lucky to prevent a touchdown, but begin the drive with excellent field position. Play of the drive, he looks right for a completion. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion. Both teams sort of sparring in the early going, what we expect to be a really competitive top 10 showdown here mid-season.
Yeah, mid-season games like this are so exciting because you think you know who these teams are, and after today we'll have a much better idea. The team that plays mistake.
Got a man! Catch made! Big play! And he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, Sun Devils.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Looks like the returner will try and field this one. Will be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Quarterback now all alone in the backfield. First down, looking to throw the football. And now the ball comes out. A disastrous play from the start. And the defense comes up with the football.
I think that's on the quarterback and the offensive line. They were breathing down this quarterback's neck before he could even recognize that they were there, and they were able to knock it loose.
And here's that wrinkle, the Wildcat formation, extra blocker in the game. Motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona State. We had a short field. The offense did exactly what they're supposed to do. That would have been a big ask for the defense there.
Absolutely. But when you're given that kind of field position, anything less than a touchdown would be a disappointment. They did exactly what they needed to do by capitalizing on that short field.
And the point after is right down the middle. You got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Set to advance on the football. And the return starts just inside the end zone. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen. That's good coverage there. Here's the first play of the drive now for the 20-yard line. First down, looking to throw the ball. The ball is picked off. Look out, he's in the clear. Powering through a tackle. They bring him down, but that could be a game-changing pick and return.
Love to see defensive backs who are able to locate the football and break on the ball and be able to go up and make a clean interception. Great play here.
They come to the line in the Wildcat formation. Defense got to be on alert here. And it's a direct snap. And he could not be stopped. Touchdown, ASU.
And And that's another touchdown for this guy. This defense better adjust and get eyes into that backfield, or he may go for a third or a fourth later today.
They convert the PAT, so the lead is now 21. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
21, BYU, 0.
He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Looking to scramble. On the run, he'll let it go. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. Stopped out at the 39, but good enough for a first down. Quarterback operating an empty set.
42, Spike, Griffin.
And looking to throw now on first down. Defense is coming after him. What a catch! Tackle made after a big gain.
Well, let's give credit to the offensive line here. The quarterback had time to look around the entire defense, and just as he's about to get hit, able to check it down to the running back, and look at the big gain. Good job by the quarterback.
Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down.
Jackrabbit.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football, and now it's second down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
29, Phil.
Looking to throw it again. The pass rush closing in. Makes the catch downfield. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
BYU getting set with a 1st and 10 now. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Oh, that one's picked off.
Boy, we're just here in this first half, and this defense is all over it. That's their second interception. Good job of pressuring the quarterback, making him uncomfortable, and forcing the ball into coverage.
Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin from their own 11. And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. Looking downfield. It's Levitt. Looking to set up a screen pass here. And they bring him down. Blockers not much help on the screen there. He's short of the first down. Second down after that completion.
You can see what the offense is trying to do here with this screenplay, but they avoid disaster by at least getting a few positive yards. The defense doing a great job of anticipating the screen here.
Screen to the receiver in the flat.
Well, the defense had everything covered downfield. The quarterback tries to check it down, but how about the defensive speed to be able to sniff that out?
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Looking for the tight end, and it's caught. And he will make the first down. Tackled at the 26.
That's what makes this tight end so dangerous. You can flex him out into that slot position. He shows you his versatility. He can be an inline guy that can block, but here he shows you what he can do with his hands.
And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
This defense reminds me of a group that just is all about preparation. They are completely dialed in on this play. Yeah, they give up the completion, but how about that? Nowhere to go after the catch.
Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
How about this defense? That is called team pursuit. Swarming to this wide receiver on the screen, not allowing him to get his momentum upfield.
Tough spot. The offense has to convert the 3rd and long from the 30 to get this drive going. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Makes a quick grab. The defense stops him just short of the marker. That'll bring up 4th down. On the run, it's Brown.
Well, this is exactly what can happen when you're overly aggressive and things go bad. And I get it when it's late in the game and you're trying to climb back into it, but to have a turnover on downs now, man, this one could hurt you.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Bringing pressure. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on 1st down.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
On the move now. Gets rid of it on the move. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a 1st down. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Grab down the middle. It's Ryan. The reception, that's about 7 yards, but 4th down coming up here.
Now the defense plays it pretty well. Force the quarterback to make the throw in front of you as a defense, and then you square up and make the tackle. Force them to do something special after the catch. That tactic works here. Now we've got a 4th down.
Fires it to the wideout. It's incomplete. The defense makes a big 4th down stop.
I really thought that this was going to work out, showing an aggressive approach here, going for it on 4th down. Looked to be there. They just weren't able to complete it.
First play of the drive now coming up from the 29. The tight end goes in motion before the snap. Here's a quick throw off the play fake. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass.
Boy, he has such great size. I just love this play call on 1st and 10. The defense is expecting a run. Instead, you go play action, and you throw it to the big man for some positive yards on 1st and 10.
That pass falls incomplete.
Well, I'm a big fan of the RPO, but it is a dangerous play for the quarterback. You got to make the right decision. On this play, it just seemed like he was a little hesitant, unsure, and it cost him here with an incompletion.
So off the incompletion, it sets up a 3rd down and 3. Can he get there on the ground? He's got room to run. Here he goes. Inside the 20. Touchdown, Sun Devils. Way too much speed on that play.
Chris, all week I wondered if this back might get loose and come up with a big play like this. The defense had their back turned, couldn't really see where he was. By the time they realized it, he just had too much speed, and he's able to take it to the end zone.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
Number 35, set to kick off.
He'll take the return and try to get some better field position. Coverage team flying down there. Good job. They limit the return. Not much there. Here's the first play of the drive now, backed up at the 15. Looking to throw it on 1st down. Pump over the middle. It's Ryan. They bring him down, but he reaches the 30-yard line. And the Cougars come to the line to run the hurry up.
Well, these big pass plays can jumpstart this offense a bit, and here they go with the tempo, looking to get this defense confused and out of position.
Tackle is made, but that's good for a 1st down to the 47. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Lets it fly to the wideout. And the pass ball is incomplete as time expires in the 1st quarter. Crucial stage of the game as we begin the 2nd quarter. Is this one going to get out of hand?
BYU 0.
Offense getting set for a 2nd down here to begin the quarter. Looking to throw yet again. That's the 3rd pick tonight thrown by this QB. And he'll be taken down, but after a good return.
Now, this guy obviously did what he needed to do to get himself ready for this game. It's a favorable matchup. He's got a lot of confidence. He's already come up with 2 interceptions in this game alone. Locked in on what he needs to do to be in position and making plays for this defense.
And the Arizona State offense comes back out on the field. Quick throw over the middle. Oh, can you believe it? He dropped the ball. Don't see that often from this excellent receiver. He's going to bring up second down. The incompletion makes it 2nd and 10 from the 40. Back to pass. It's Levitt. Makes the grab. It's Hamilton. Finding space at the 20. Forced out of bounds, but a nice gain there, and the offense will have a 1st and goal.
Well, it's one thing to hear about how fast this receiver is in the scouting report. You look at him on film all week. The defense coordinator tells you, get ready, this guy can run. And then the reality comes, and this guy can fly. You see it again here. Nice catch.
Brought down. The completion moves the ball to the 6. Defense getting pushed back.
Boy, tight windows as always down here. They have trust in throwing it. You just have to be smart.
They'll come up in Wildcat formation. Let's see what the call is. Direct snap. Touchdown, Arizona State. Still no answer for this offensive machine.
Wait, Chris, 1, 2, 3. This is his 4th rushing touchdown in this game alone. This guy has a chance to not only be player of the game, maybe player of the week in the whole sport.
And the extra point makes this a 35-zip game.
Arizona State 35, BYU 0.
So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. He's running out of time here. Quarterback gets down to avoid the tackle.
Boy, the defense trying to get after this quarterback. I love the concept. I love the idea. Here, they don't give up the big play. They prevent him from getting out and picking up huge yards.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Well, this wide receiver has it all. We know about his leaping ability and his speed, but what I've seen today is the precise route running. Another example of it there, and the timing with this quarterback and this receiver is just a thing of beauty.
Lets it go quickly. He makes the grab. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a 1st down. Offense beginning to click on this drive as they try to reach the end zone for the first time today. 1st down, looking to throw the football. And it's incomplete, even in a 1st down throw. He was under some heavy pressure. Here's the 2nd down play. Quarterback making some changes at the line. Here's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. Second down, looking to throw it. Looking for his big tight end. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up 3rd down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
Pressure is coming. Catch is made behind the line of scrimmage. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Well, I don't mind the quarterback making this throw. He found the open receiver. Really would have loved to have seen a little bit more effort by this wide receiver to get to that 1st down marker. Instead, we got a 4th down decision.
Well, the offense failed earlier in a 4th down attempt. They'll try it again here. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. But it's incomplete. A 4th down stop. Turnover on downs.
Well, I'm not surprised they decided to throw the football here on 4th down, but how about the defense doing their job, especially up front, getting to those passing lanes and just knocking the ball down? Not exactly what this offense envisioned and how this play would work out.
Makes the throw across the middle of the field. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down.
I mean, I get trying to get the football to this receiver. He's one of the most talented guys in the country. But with two guys bracketing him, I don't know why you would make that throw. Should have been intercepted.
Oh, what a grab! They keep the drive going. It's a first down to the 46.
Tackle is made.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
First down for the offense.
The offense really clicking against this embattled defense.
Here we go.
Scanning the field. It's Levitt. Here's a quick screen to the receiver. Zero running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
Boy, they're just fundamentally sound right where you want to be after the completion. Nowhere to go after that catch.
Fire.
Toss it to the back, running left. And he picks up the first down before they get him to the ground.
He's brought down.
Go at the toss play here to the left side. Let's give credit to the guys up front, the offensive line, center, guard, tackle. They seal the edge. But I love seeing the receiver's willingness to be a part of that and a good job of blocking downfield. Otherwise, that play cannot be spilled out of the backfield and into the open field. So everyone handled their responsibilities perfectly to pick up some nice yards.
Ready, break.
The Sun Devils lining up here on 1st and 10. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Wrap down the middle. It's Hamilton. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Love this route by this receiver to settle down in that soft spot of the zone. When your quarterback and the receiver are on the same page and can throw that route with timing, man, it is difficult to stop against any coverage.
Quick throw, testing the middle. Oh, he makes the catch. Makes the first down, but pays a price. Big hit there at the end. And the Sun Devils looking to cash in the red zone. Looking to throw it from the red zone. Not able to connect. Incomplete. Offense getting set. Second down play here.
325.
The offense with some pre-snap eye candy. Back to pass. It's Levitt. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Tackle at the 6-yard line after the completion. Offense really threatening now. A timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter. They convert here on 3rd down in the red zone. This is a 4-point type of play. Touchdown or field goal. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. They bring him down short of the end zone, but this will set up a 1st and goal. This offense has been hard to stop here in the first half. Can they punch it in and build the lead before the break? And they're trying to punch it in here. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, ASU.
Great teams put the hammer down when the opportunity presents itself. That's exactly what they did here with this touchdown.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the PAT is good as they continue to pull away even more.
That makes the score Arizona State 42, BYU 0.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and they bring the football to the 25-yard line. So the first play of the drive here coming up, less than 2 minutes left on the clock. First down, looking to throw the ball. Looks left and finds his target there. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain.
This is what you love to see, right? Quarterback does a nice job of looking and finding his open receiver, and he waits to the last possible second. In fact, Chris, he gets hit as he gets that ball out of his hands. So good job of showing some strength and a good job of throwing with accuracy as he's taking that hit.
Off the incompletion, it sets up a 3rd down and 2. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Cannot connect. Incomplete, and now 4th down.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here, 3rd and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive. The best way you can sometimes is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this 4th and short.
Tackle made, but a strong arm throw by the senior quarterback. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. He's going for a big play downfield. And the pass is dropped. Would have been a big gain, but he couldn't hold on.
Big shot here early in the game by the offense, but, man, you got to give the defense a lot of credit. Not surprised at all or caught off guard, but it's aggressive chance by this offense in good position to take that throw away.
Oh, and he very nearly threw a 4th interception today. He's going to set up 3rd down.
Pretty nice catch here, but a missed opportunity for an interception. Let's face it, a lot of these defenders, they've got it all. Speed, athleticism, but hands, sometimes a little questionable, as we saw here.
Quick throw to his receiver. Another pick. Wow, that's the 4th tonight. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
Well, it looks like somebody did a great job of preparing himself to get ready for this football game. It's his 2nd interception in this game so far. Obviously reviewed the tape and is locked in on his fundamentals. That's a big-time player making big-time plays.
So here we go, the first play of the drive, less than a minute to play before halftime. To the air, it's Levitt. The pocket breaking down. That's incomplete, even on a 1st down pass attempt. He felt heavy pressure.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
After the incompletion on 1st down, looking to throw it again. Caught over the middle. It's Hamilton. Takes a big shot there from the defense, but moves the sticks. 1st down. And the Sun Devils looking to crank up the tempo a bit. Looking downfield near the end zone. And it's picked off in the end zone. He goes down, but they'll have a chance here now just before halftime.
Well, for defensive backs, man, they salivate for opportunities like this. Some may only get 1 or 2 a year. He was not going to squander this chance.
Handoff heading left. They'll tackle him right at the 25-yard line. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays before halftime. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. Taking a deep shot here to the right. And that is interception number 5 as the nightmare performance continues. Could take it all the way. Tackled on the return, and that's how we'll end the first half of play. The Minnows going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Sun Devils will kick it off to begin the second half. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. And looking to throw now on 1st down. Gets the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
So 2nd and 10 from the 25. Important to get something here to avoid that tough 3rd and long situation. That pass is incomplete. Unclear who the intended receiver was that time.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between a quarterback and receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. You got a lot of time back there to throw the ball, and eventually that's going to cost you.
BYU getting set for their 1st and 10 now. Back to throw again. Delivers quickly to the left side. Here's another interception. We're losing track. They get him down after a short return, but the offense will go to work from the 44.
First and 10.
Chris, that's back-to-back drives now that this offense has thrown interceptions. They've got to be able to regroup on the sideline, adjust their schemes, maybe their personnel groupings and formations, try to find a new way to attack, because right now, this isn't working.
Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss of the play.
This is a great job of being prepared by this defense, almost anticipating this play. They're in position to bring him down for a loss.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Scanning the field. It's Levitt. Tries the right with a quick throw. Pass is caught right near the sideline. What a catch. Does get the foot down.
And that is a quarterback's best friend. Opportunity to find that open tight end. He takes a big hit, but holds on to the football to show that strength and awareness for a nice first down.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. Running back has it on a screen now. They never had a chance. Tackled in the backfield.
Yeah, Chris, not an ideal play here when you throw the football and you go the wrong direction. I think we got to look at the playbook here to see how we can try to make those yards up.
The receiver makes the catch. Fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Sun Devils. Simple throw, all the yards after the catch. Explosive play by the receiver to score.
Just a dynamic, athletic playmaker. As simple as you said, Chris, just throw him the football, he makes a catch, and then all the fireworks are after the catch, and this defense just unable to corral him.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
Set to kick off.
So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25.
3:25.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. He escapes the pocket. Trying to create here on the move. Catch made in space. Look out. The tackle is made, but there's a flag on the field. See what that's about. So the offense declines the penalty after the big play. So the offense comes up now on 1st down thanks to that costly penalty.
Cricket.
Looking to throw it on 1st down. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Man, you got to love this if you're defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on 1st down. Pass not complete.
That's a misfire there, Chris. This passing game has got to be able to get into sync and find a rhythm.
Great start to the drive, but now back-to-back incompletions makes it 3rd and 10. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Finds his man. It's Ryan. Defense wraps him up after a 6-yard gain. Brings up 4th down.
Some really tight windows to throw into for this quarterback with the defense sitting back in zone. But he finds the curl route, and he shows you his arm strength by getting it in there.
Crucial play. Down double digits in the second half. They're going to go for it on 4th down. From the shotgun. Drops back looking for an open man. It's caught. Nice pitch and catch. And the second effort there will earn him the 1st down.
I thought the defense did a pretty good job here on this 4th down, but how about the quarterback? Throws an absolute laser to get that one in there for the 1st down.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. Tackle made quickly at the 11, but the offense in the red zone now. Still looking for that elusive touchdown, but finally this offense is moving. 1st down and 10. Looking to the end zone. Intercepted in the end zone. Tackle made after a short return, but the pick ends that threat.
The offense here, Chris, getting aggressive inside the red zone on 1st and 10. They take a shot near the goal line, and the defense does a great job of stepping in front of that for the interception.
What a catch! They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there.
Anytime you have a sudden change like this, Chris, I love to see the idea of this quick strike. The defense barely really has a chance to get established and get set, Next thing you know, they're dealing with an offense that's coming right at them, trying to put points on the board.
To throw, it's Levitt. A screen to the wide receiver. And he's stopped after gaining 4 yards. So 2nd and 6.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been and it always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. That's a solid gain. Moves the football inside the 40. 1st and 10.
We saw this receiver in the first half have a number of inward breaking routes, and now in the second half, we're seeing more stuff going to the outside. Good adjustment by this offensive coordinator.
Breaks free. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
A running back who can take a check down like that and turn it into a gain can be a quarterback's best friend. And it's an easy way to rack up those touches and get the ball to your playmaker in the open field.
Oh, and he dropped it. Very uncharacteristic play by this wide receiver. 2nd down.
We know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is that's a pass you got to have to come up with and make a catch.
2nd down after that previous play. After the incompletion on 1st down, we're going to throw it again. Short connection to the tight end here. They bring him down to the 16, but they move the football into the red zone. 1st down. And the Sun Devils looking to run some tempo here. Fires it to the wideout. Intercepted right near the end zone. What a play. Now he's bringing it back. Past the 50. Out past the 30. Powering through the defender. They finally tackle him, but what a tremendous play. The pick and then that return.
Boy, this defense did exactly what they needed to do. Come up with a turnover here in the second half to get themselves back in the game. They get the interception. Now, can their offense come up with a way to cut into this lead?
Running out of time in the pocket. He loses the football. They scoop up the ball. It's still a live play here. 1st down sack. Pushes the ball back. 2nd down coming up. And the quarterback dropping back. They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a 1st and goal. That's a nice pickup there. They find some space in the zone and pick up the 1st down.
Yeah, really nice call here, Chris, to be able to pick up this 1st down on this drag route. The quarterback does a nice job of being patient, waiting for that window to open up in that zone, and he put it right on the money for the receiver to have a chance to not just catch it, but eventually get the first.
The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up 3rd down.
I'm not sure the quarterback makes the right decision on this one. I think if he'd do it over again, he would have found a different target downfield. But he made his decision. That one's incomplete.
This should be the last play of the quarter. They'll change the pre-snap look now. He keeps it on a design run. And the tackle is made on what's going to be the final play of this period. And as we enter the 4th quarter, let's see if this game can get a little bit more competitive.
BYU 0.
A field goal here doesn't help the cause. They're going to go for the touchdown here on 4th down. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. No, he didn't get there. Tackled short of the marker. That is a crushing play as they try to cut in to this lead. They come to the line in the Wildcat formation. Defense got to be on alert here. And it's a direct snap. 1st out and more. He's still running. And he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards.
You know, I'd say this run is pretty emblematic of what we've seen all day long. No matter what they've done on offense, The guys up front have controlled the line of scrimmage. They've given a quarterback time to throw. They've been able to run, really, whatever they've wanted to. That's why the points are going up on the board. Right now, the psyche of this offense is we're in control, and we can do whatever we want whenever we feel like doing it.
They'll come up in Wildcat formation. Let's see what the call is. Direct snap. He breaks free. Defense ready for the Wildcat. Just a short gain.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Third down after that running play. Off the RPO, caught to the right. He'll earn the first down, but pay for it with a hard hit.
Well, he's been their go-to guy all game long. They needed a big play there on third down. They go his way again, and it works out.
Handoff here from the shotgun.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Looks right for a quick completion. They stop him at the 47, but that's enough for a first down.
Chris, another accurate throw by this quarterback, and this guy has just been on fire all game long, over 200 yards passing, but more importantly, making great decisions for this offense and put them in a position to win this game.
Short throw complete to the tight end. It's a big pickup after the catch. More importantly, holds on to the ball despite taking a huge hit.
Yeah, Chris, that's the thing that really stood out to me. I didn't think he was going to be able to hold on to that ball because of that big hit, but he does. He doesn't get the first down, but he gets big positive yards, and more importantly, I think he gains more confidence in that quarterback to throw him the ball again. Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
So the ball at midfield, and now the offense facing a third and long. And the wideout goes in motion. Dropping back, it's Levitt. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
The quarterback did all he could here to wait until the last possible moment, but he waits just a hair too long, which allows the defense to actually hit him as he throws the ball.
And the Sun Devils will come to the line looking to convert on fourth down. Trying for a fourth down completion. It's complete. That's enough for a first down. They make the tackle, but not before he gets all the way to the 30. The Sun Devils come up to the line to crank the tempo up here.
That's what you love to see from the quarterback, recognizing the receiver is past the marker, and a good job by the receiver to know where he needed to go to get that first down.
Fans of the defense got to be frustrated. The offense cannot be stopped here. Looking to chuck it again. Snags the quick throw. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver.
Wow, a third pick tonight by the QB. And that's a solid return after the interception.
There's the interception. Man, this defense could have used that a lot earlier, but a chance here for the offense now to get some late consolation points.
And they'll start the drive here from the 23-yard line. First down, looking to throw the football. Defense is coming after him. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down.
It's just so hard in these late game situations when you're trailing by this much to try to get the ball downfield against nickel or dime coverage. They're inviting you to take that underneath throw, hoping you burn the clock as you go.
With the catch, it's Bachmeier. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there. That completion good for a first down. The offense working with a new set of downs here. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. The pass rush closing in. And it's incomplete. Even on a first down throw, he was under some heavy pressure. Incompletion makes it second down. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Grab down the middle. It's Bachmeier. They make the tackle there, but a penalty marker is on the field. Let's see what that's about. Solid gain on the play there, wiped out by the penalty flag. Offense getting set. It's second down. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. He'll look to throw it here on second down. Looking for his big tight end. But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete.
Well, unfortunately, that just sums up what kind of day it's been for this offense. Just no rhythm, no chemistry. They've been off all day and have no points to show for it here in the fourth quarter.
Now in third and very long, looking to throw. Under pressure, just lets it go. And they'll just throw it away now. Couldn't make anything happen, and that's now going to bring up fourth down. And now the offense will call a timeout here. Something they didn't like about what they saw there, wanting to make an adjustment before this critical down. Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field, trying to chip away at this lead. Needs a completion here on fourth down. This will call incomplete and a turnover on downs.
What a great job by this defense, really all game long. It's very fitting. Here we are now in the fourth quarter on a fourth down play. They step up yet again. Now you give the ball to your own offense, you work that clock, and you seal victory.
Looking to pass. It's Levitt. Locates the tight end. It's complete. They finally bring him down, but the offense set up now. First down from the 15.
Well, this defense cannot find any way to slow this guy down. He's been making plays like this all game long, over 100 yards receiving on the day now.
QB to the tight end for a completion. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Arizona State.
Chris, you talk about having a day. This offense just goes out. They're not even looking at the scoreboard. They're just going out, executing the play called, and continuing to put points on the board.
Extra point splits the uprights.
That makes the score Arizona State 56.
Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
35. Set to kick it off.
Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. First play of the drive now from the 25. First down, looking to throw the ball. Bringing pressure. Looking to scramble now.
Chris, I love the patience here by the quarterback. He's waiting for something to happen downfield, but it's not there. Then you see the athletic ability to be able to pick up some good yards.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Throws to the tight end. Throws a fastball, but it's intercepted. He could go. And he's wrapped up after a solid return. And the Arizona State offense comes back on the field. They've got a big cushion here in the latter stages. Great feeling to be up big on the road. Quick pass to the flat to a receiver. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there. That should be enough to secure the upset. This team came in the lower-ranked team intent on proving a point, and they've gone out and done that.
What a great way for them to close it out. And really, they played well the entire game and a chance for them to build some momentum. And for the loser, still an opportunity to learn from your mistakes. An opportunity to possibly still make a run and get in position for the postseason.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Pounding away with the run game. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
Fights off a defender. The gain is not enough for first down, so it brings up a 4th and short. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. They've converted 1 of their 2 4th down attempts. So far, looks like we're going to get a 3rd attempt right here. Looking downfield, it's Levitt. And it's picked off in the end zone.
That's just a poor decision by the offensive coordinator and the quarterback. Working with lead, run the football here and work the clock instead. Throws it into coverage. Now they got a chance to get right back in the game.
So the drive begins backed up at their own 5. Tough spot. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. Touchdown, ASU. A big defensive score.
Great job here by the defense coming up with yet another play. Boy, they are just pouring it on today, dominating in every phase.
And they're able to tack on the extra point. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away.
63, BYU 0.
He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. Here comes the BYU offense back out on the field. This thing is so out of hand. All you can do now is play for a little shred of pride. Incomplete. That should have been caught. That's on the receiver.
Boy, this offense has really struggled today, Chris, when it comes to throwing the football. They have dug themselves a huge hole. They're not going to have any chance of coming back. And I think one thing about this is you wonder where you go from here. You're hoping to make a play or two to give yourself a belief that things can get better, but it's just been a disastrous day for the offense.
First set of downs for the offense after that 1st down completion. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. And looking to throw now on 1st down. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack. And the offense will now quickly spend a timeout.
This defense has been lights out today. Great job once again applying pressure on this quarterback. This poor quarterback, he doesn't know what he has seen today. Not able to get anything going to be able to try to compete in this game. They're down big, and now they're just hoping for that clock to run out.
Now the offense facing a 3rd and long from their own 41. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. A bullet, but it's incomplete. Brings up 4th down.
Love the idea of the defense getting more speed on the field, whether it's nickel or dime. Get as many defensive backs on the field as you can, and then sit back when you're working with this kind of lead in the 4th quarter. You don't want to give up the big play. Force them to throw underneath, tackle them inbounds, and keep that clock moving.
This one falls incomplete, and the defense makes a 4th down stop.
Well, they just had to go for this, Chris. Pretty obvious. Not much of a choice. Down late in the game like this, you got to be aggressive. You got to take a chance. This was clearly just not their day.
And back comes the Arizona State offense onto the field. What a satisfying feeling for this team. Just run out the clock and let the celebration begin. They make the tackle, but that's enough for a 1st down, and that should do it. 1st and 10 now for the offense. And a player is down injured after that last play. They'll take a timeout where they check him out. Here's the throw deep downfield. But this one is broken up, falls incomplete.
Hey, I get that passing the football has had a lot to do with you building up this big lead, but at this point in the game, man, take care of your players, get them out of here healthy, run the football, and get out with a win.
2nd down after the incompletion. Looking to throw. It's Levitt. Caught quickly. They stop him, but it's a first down, and that should be ball game.
By the receiver.
The Sun Devils will crank up the tempo. Here comes a first down pass attempt. It's a quick grab. And a timeout taken by the offense to stop the clock with 12 seconds remaining.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated, to get the ball in his hands, you do it.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Caught by the receiver. And a timeout stops the clock with 8 seconds remaining. So here we go, third down. Defense needs a stop here, trying to force a field goal attempt. They're going to throw for it on third and short. Quarterback delivers quickly, a receiver on the screen. And he gets in for the score. Touchdown, Sun Devils.
So much about speculation on whether or not they're going to kick a field goal or go for a touchdown. They put this ball into the end zone, and they put this game out of reach. What a job by this team and by this offense.
70. BYU 0.
So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. He's running out of time here. Oh, they've got him there. The defense gets to him. Never had much of a chance, and that is the final play. Well, it's been a great season. Big things still possible, Kirk, but for the first time, they run into a hurdle they can't clear. Now, how will they respond to this first loss?
And I think that's the big question. One loss isn't going to eliminate these guys from the playoff, but all they can do and focus on now is resetting, regrouping, and maybe use this loss as fuel down the stretch.
And that is going to do it. We enjoyed being here.